So magandang araw kabole. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan po natin ang iba't ibang mga trade rumors na patuloy pong pinag-uusapan around the PBA. Sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. Let's start po with this one. Yes, I know, Gian Mamuyak na trade na po siya, diba? Of course, hindi natin pag-uusapan yung reality po na tumanggi daw kabola itong Titan dito po sa trade offer na ito ng Rain or Shine, no? So again, they offered Mamuyak for Brian Sahonya kabola. And ang tumanggi daw dito, of course, is Titan, diba? So it seems like Titan is very high po sa future or sa potential po ng isang Brian Sahonya. And of course, pinapakita yan ngayon sa binibigay nilang playing time kay Brian Sahonya. Pero ito po yung mga numero niya na ngayon, no? For this Governors Cup, 11.3 points, 35% field goal shooting, 3.7 rebounds, 2.3 assists. So, hindi naman sa sinasabi kong mali sila ng decision, pero sinasabi ko nga na mali po sila ata ng naging desisyon. Although, maybe a big factor din talaga is yung kontrata po na hinahanap ni Gian. At maybe si Sahonya ngayon sumasahod lang po ng around less than 200,000. Kaya din siguro interesado ang Rain or Shine sana na makuha po si Brian Sahonya. Pero overall, number-wise, malayo po yung difference na straight swap kabola. Di panalo po sana ang... Pero with that, kabola, karakot ang i-offer nila. Kaya of course, kung tinanggihan na po ng Titan yung si Mamuyak, malamang tatanggihan din po nila yung karakot na straight swap. So, if that's the case, can Rain or Shine add another player maybe? Kasi, yes, I understand na nag-trade lang po sila ng isang player for draft pick recently. Pero actually, malalim pa yung roster nila eh. Of course, roster to ni Coach Yengyo eh. So, sobrang lalim pa po nito. Marami pang pwedeng silang idagdag kung player lang po yung basehan. Madami silang pinapirma. Like Quahaw, kabola. Like ito pong isa pa. Si David, kabola. Pinapirma din nila yan. They can add that to the deal. And Shine is, of course, if you think about it, they are high. Kung in-offer po nila isang Gian Mamuyak, malamang super high din sila kay Sahonya. So, how about that one? Karakot plus another player, kabola na hindi pa proven yung kanyang value for Sahonya. Diba? Mukhang pwede naman yun eh. Mukhang possible. Mukhang pwede na for Titan kasi malamang yung Karakot, yung hinihingi niyang sweldo, hindi rin naman ganun kataas compared po dun sa hinihingi po ni Gian. And then, of course, yung additional pa po na player, hindi rin po ganun kataas yung sahod. So, this is a possible trade. Now, speaking of Karakot, kabola, and before we talk about Karakot, again, sa mga gusto pong mag-suggest ng trades and mag-comments, you can comment down below and we will reply. Sa mga magsasuggest po ng trade, we will soon have our next edition or episode, kabola, as talking your trade suggestions, discussing them. Now, going back, Karakot, if ito pong si Gian Mamuyak was traded for the value of a trade up from second round to first round pick, then there's a good chance na for those who are eyeing Karakot na the price could be a second round pick. Kabola. Diba? Kasi of course, Gian and Karakot, if you compare them, medyo malayo po yung value ni Gian, especially on court. Although may dala nga daw po si Karakot na marketing value because of the Beldre fandom. So if you add them together, maybe a second round pick is enough. And almost all the other teams can offer that. So yung mga teams po dyan na nangailangan po ng 3-point shooting, they could eye Karakot and offer a second round pick. And they will get a player proven na po sa playoffs or may experience po sa playoffs, hindi pala proven, kabola. And then, they will also get that eyeballs na dadalhin po ng Beldre fandom. Now, we also heard a rumor, kabola, that Magnolia offered a package of Rafi Barano and 2 second round picks for dito po kay Joshua Munzon. Nanggaling po ito sa Facebook and yung nagpakalat po ng rumor is not one of those reliable ones. Pero analyze natin. Verano is a free agency signing lang po ng Magnolia. Galing po ito ng Phoenix. He is a forward, so in a way, yung kanyang position po is valuable. Pero just the reality that he is a free agency signing, kabola, the reality po that hindi rin naman po siya masyadong ginagamit po ng Magnolia. He's a bench piece. So we're talking about a bench piece and 2 second round picks for Joshua Munson. Medyo tagilid value-wise. When you say tagilid, medyo lopsided. Kabuhala na kung ito po yung magaganap na trade, panalo Magnolia. Diba? Even if we are talking about the second round pick of the upcoming draft. Kasi sinasabi na po natin itong upcoming draft para po siyang katumbas ng 20 draft. Kasi 2 cycle po ng draft ang tatakbo before po ito maganap. Kaya ganun po kaganda po yung quality niya. Although of course Verano, knowing that he is a forward and also shown skills, pwede rin naman talaga po itong maging valuable in the future. And of course, if ang second round pick na isa dito pinag-uusapan natin is a 2027 one, valuable din yun kasi parang katumbas na rin siya ng first round pick. Pero overall, I still think it is a big win for Magnolia Chats. Paulit-ulit ka na po itong sinabi, pero I see Munson as easily a top 25 player po in the PBA because of how elite his defense is. Panoorin niyo po siyang dumipensa. Panoorin niyo po siyang mag-create ng havoc. Yes, he is very inefficient dun sa offense, pero pag sa defense po talaga, he's on another level. Now, I also have a suggestion, a package po for Christian David, kung siya talaga yung mas gusto pong kunin po ng TNT. How about Kim Aurina future first for Christian David? Diba? If they high about the future or about the potential of Christian David, they can offer this one. Aurin is a reliable guard na may proven na po at papasok pa lang ng kanyang prime, di ba? So, dun pa lang sa reality na papasok pa lang sa kanyang prime, baka ano pa to mataas-taas pa yung pwedeng abutan pa ng kanyang production level. And of course, that future first round pick Kabola for Blackwater will be a big piece, di ba? They do not need to pay that one, they need to wait, di ba? And maybe that will most likely number 10, number 11, number 12, pero still, that's a first round pick. And the chances po na lumalim pa po yung mga susunod po na draft is really, really high. And of course, for TNT, they will get Christian David. Ano bang dala po ni Christian David? If you look po at least, nanahan na kunin siya. Pero if you watch him play, kasi this guy is 6'6", he can play the forward position. He's also transforming himself to a forward, to a big man. Kabola, pero just the reality is a forward, he has the body, the skills is getting there, the athleticism is there. Yung potential niya po talaga mataas din. 'Di ba? Kaya hindi nakakapagtaka wag interesado po ang TNT dito. And with a lot of good players po there, good veterans, they can further develop this one. Ikaw mga bale, sino sa kanila po ang gusto mong kunin? Comment lang po sa baba.